I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna go next. Oh shit. Nah,
Yeah, hit your
shit.
ass right across the head, my boy. Yeah, looking at you, my nigga. Was that the LD since it's on you, my boy? Introduce the show, my nigga.
What it do, my lovely people? Another scene from your boy LD. Here at Word to the Wise. Man, just checking in with my guys. Fellas, talk about this week. Introduce yourself. Let the people know who you is. We gonna start with our normal host, Hump Diddy, and just tell the people what's been going on this week, baby.
Man, shit, y'all know me, man. Smooth as a mumble in the jungle. You hear me? Young nigga just got back off the Sweet 16. Shout out to Maya, man. We had a nice ass event, man. Good ass event, man. Shit was play as hell. Niggas in there getting down. I want to point out that all the teenage boys in this day and age are lame as hell. Because there's no way in the hell you're gonna put me in the building, good food, good looking people. I'm dressed up and I ain't gonna bust a move. But that's just us in a different generation, man. You know what? And on the flip side, Amazon been kicking my ass, man. But man, that's why they call me Hump, man, because I always get over the shit. You hear me?
You a
Yeah.
smooth ass nigga. I'm gonna start there, and then secondly, cuz I'm gonna just elaborate a little bit on the kids before we pass it over to OG Peasy. Bro, these kids ain't got no social skills. They spend all the time in front of a screen, freeze up every time they get into somebody for real, for real. Bro, this is kids nowadays.
You ain't
Hey,
lying.
you ain't lying about this shit, but yeah, man. It's OG in this thing, bro. But this we been long before, boy. I ain't gonna even lie. My mind, I just need to relax, need to chill. Man, this weather been, man, I ain't know the middle of the mid south get hurricanes, nigga. God damn, boy. So
Fucking monsoons, nigga.
nigga, monsoon, nigga, it's been a different tree fall, power line knocked out for the last 3 weeks, nigga. Like it's been tough on Memphis, bro, for sure. But nigga, this would have been what? Today make the third day without power. Niggas is on the phone. Y'all know normally we be on the microphone and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. So man, we in this thing, we trying to keep, the mind straight and uplift everybody even in the times of being down, man. So we in this thing.
You trying to take my flavor because I be the only one on this call, well, this podcast with AirPod in. Now you got to take my flavor this week. But we in the same boat, so we stay in the same complex. So I feel where you coming from. Hey,
Hello,
and
neighbor.
then hello, neighbor. And then they round it on off, my boy Reg. Boy, it just seemed like week to week, the past two, you hitting home runs for who done had the toughest day. Go ahead, my boy.
Yeah, actually, this week been pretty smooth for a nigga. Got a car back. Shit
Real
hurt my
nigga.
pocket though, but got the car back. So you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I'm back in my own wheel.
hey,
That's all
hey.
that matter to me. I don't care about how much I spent. She gonna be good for a good 3 more 4 years. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Man. Real nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Then I got me another package yesterday. So a nigga really happy now because he got his Cali tree. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? So I'm real,
indeed.
real naive. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga did just almost get stuck out there in the rain though in that monsoon. But I was like, I just got my car back. Shit, the bitch about to float away on me.
Damn. Nigga said the bitch about to float away, yo. Cause it's raining hard as a bitch in the south right now. They don't know what the fuck going on, dog. And I'm just like, shit. Nigga, look outside, like, man, this shit here crazy as a bitch, man. I don't know what going on, but shit, I guess we needed the rain. I ain't tripping about it. Man, shit, man, it's kind of good because it set the mood for us, man. Because today we're gonna holler at our OG. My boy had something on his mentals that he threw out on us earlier this week, man. You know what I'm saying? Last week we shot the shit about ass and titties. We talked about a little bit of Ursher. You hear me? You feel what I'm saying? This week our weekly word gonna be a little change of pace. It's gonna be something that should hit home with you. So shit, we finna holler at our OG, man.
So man, I was just scrolling down Facebook, man, and it's actually somebody me and LD know. And man, she made a little post and was like, who taught you how to be in a relationship? And then followed that up with who taught you how to communicate with the opposite sex? And I was like, damn, that's a deep ass topic because I feel like everybody gonna have a different answer. Shit, if you got some parents in your life that like what's that thing called? Little no cost a thing. You gonna be like Steve Harvey in this motherfucker. Shit. So I was like, man, that's got to be something nice to hear my boys talk about because shit, we don't really get that in depth when it comes to relationships, how we communicate. But it's really something that I feel like we can expound upon for sure. So let, let's jump into that thing, man.
Hey, look, that's easy money there. So I feel like the Roo got something on this, man. Roo gonna hit you across the head.
I don't know. I'm gonna really say it's a tough topic for me because I'm gonna be straight up with you. Ain't nobody teach me how to be in a relationship. Cause really, when I'm growing up, I ain't see a relationship. Be honest with you. If I'm being 1,000 with you, so I'm the last nigga to ask you about what it'd be like to be in a relationship. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I could try. I try to do, you know what I'm saying, what you think you're supposed to do. I can do the what I think might be the right thing. But shit, be honest with you, shit, I don't know nothing about being in a relationship at all. But talking to the opposite sex, that was been day one, right straight out the womb, be a silly nigga. So I'm always gonna break the ice with some type of joke. You know what I'm saying? And if she laugh, hey, that's the walk in the door. If she don't laugh, she'll keep pushing. Or if she come back around, she might come back around later. You never know. hmm But to me, talking is just talking. I ain't never had a problem with that.
That real life, yeah, boy. Hey, boy, I just for everybody who don't know, that's my actual brother, and I swear to God, nigga took my answer like a motherfucker, because I was showing ain't nobody teach me how to do nothing with a relationship. Not necessarily saying I didn't see, we didn't see necessarily a successful relationship. The relationship we saw was a little bit rugged, to say the least. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And it really wasn't something that was self-taught. Like I tell them all the time, I always tell my wife this, and I tell them it's a wonder we turned out the way we turned out because the examples that we had in life was so misconstrued. Like they were so box you in type mentalities. You know what I'm saying? Like it the number one thing that I took away from relationship, which is a bad thing, was to be selfish. You know what I mean? Just look out for yourself and take shit for yourself. Make sure you are all right. That's selfish because the number one thing you need in a relationship, and I'm speaking as a married man, is to be selfless. You got to think about what they need. You got to think about what they're gonna do because they're gonna necessarily take care of you in the end. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole point of it. Especially being men, being a man, you definitely got to be the nigga that's out there all the time taking care of this and taking care of that. And if your woman not taking care of you, you're gonna break down because you're literally doing everything that needs to be done to keep things rolling, keep that track rolling, keep that relationship going. And as to be in a relationship where I see I have a strong partner, the number one thing that, like I said, is being self. Number two is just you got to understand the balance in between, you know, just how you should be and sternness and softness because you still as a man you got to present that softness to them. You got to be able to make them comfortable. You got to be able to in a sense coddle them in a way. I want to say it like that. So it's just being able to, I want to say, just have great balance because whatever's being brought to you across the board, whether it's just, weekly, daily stuff or family stuff, whatever, you gotta be that pillar in the ocean because you just gotta stand strong. And you're not gonna do that without a balance. In the mental and the physical and everything. You gotta balance. You gotta work out with them. You gotta take the kids out. You gotta do stuff with them. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you gotta discipline people. You gotta make sure everybody respects one another. You gotta make sure you're teaching them things. It's a whole ordeal when it comes to who taught me how to be in a relationship, but this is a whole self-taught thing. This just came from the many relationships that I had, not just saying, the relationship with the woman, but my friendships. You know what I'm saying? I've had a multitude of friends. All my people out there know I have a wide variety of people that I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? I can kick it with.
Mhm.
And like I said, just learning from them and then being in relationships, fortunately with, great women. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them are great 'cause I ain't make great decisions all the time, but most of them were good girls. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a vast majority of people leave me. So that's what made me understand that maybe it's me. Maybe I need to think about some things that I'm doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? That taught me how to be in a relationship and to be selfless and to have great balance. And then that communication, like that rolls into the next question. I mean, talking to the opposite sex has never been a problem. I've always been able to be a, not necessarily a smooth guy, but a guy with words, clever, funny. I've always been entertaining. That's always been me. So being able to talk to the opposite sexes, that's like talking to another person, and being able to communicate with my partner, that's entirely different because I have to get her to understand what I'm saying and feel like I'm getting my point across at the same time. Sounded simple when I just said it, but it's the key to all communication. It's not gonna work like just because I say it one way, thinking that it should be interpreted the same way. 9 times out of 10, she's not gonna take it that. She's gonna take it a little harder than that because I didn't say it the way she needed to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it the way she needed to hear it. So that causes conflict even when there's no conflict there. But that comes back to that balance and that selflessness to understand that I might not have said it the way that she needed to hear it. So you gotta get that point for across first. And I love the topic because a lot of people don't understand that. Oh, we thought we seen successful relationship because my mom and my daddy was together. Nah, that ain't necessarily successful. That ain't necessarily a good
Yeah.
thing for some people. Some people it is a great thing. Some people, they got everything going for themselves. They had a great foundation with their mother and their father, showed them how to do everything, showed them how to fight, showed them how to make up, showed them how to do everything. They seen it firsthand. Other people, not so much. It didn't necessarily work out that way. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think single parent people like we never seen, especially my mama being single majority of my life. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, nah, we just seen how somebody operate and hold the ship down. You feel what I'm saying?
And like I'm a segue into my portion, just piggybacking off what you just said. Like I'm from a family that shit. How long my folks together? Folks together damn near 30 years, bro, before they got a fucking divorce. You feel me? And in the midst of them separating is when I learned the most, which is what not to do. I learned so many lessons of what not to do in a relationship. That is how I learned how to be in a relationship. I knew that yelling and treating your significant other like shit, yelling in front of the kids, not having common ground, not finding outlets for yourself, not being able to know how to communicate when you're upset, when you're absolutely furious, when y'all can't come to an agreement or even a disagree, agreement to disagree, and still be able to, like you said, man, get that understanding all the way around. Like that's how I learned, bro. Like it wasn't from nothing else, bro. Like, cause me myself, shit, man, I come from too. My mom, shit, as far as how she goes, she's not as emotional as most mothers are. So I didn't get that same, loving, that caring, push that you would get from a mother, and you can almost, as a son, from that part of the love that you get from your mom, then be able to love other women, and that's how you will learn how to, kind of be in a relationship. But I ain't getting none of that, bro. Other than the gentleman, aspect of it, open up doors, making sure you can fix on shit, make money, and all that normal shit I seen my dad doing. You know, that I learned so much from what not to do from having parents that was married since I've been I was playing the goddamn, so that lets you know my folks actually, was together for a minute. But as far as like communicating with the opposite sex with women, man, LD, you know me, bruh. Shit, nigga, I want just getting to know women like that, getting on all the girls and all that shit, bruh. Like, shit, I was, man, the chill, quiet nigga for the most part. Yeah, I talk if you know me and shit. I'm a fool if you know me, but shit, I ain't never just been somebody that's gonna be all up in everybody's face. But as I got older, I can say once I gained confidence in myself through the things that I was doing. Whether that was, making good grades, working out, shit, making money, whatever I'm doing, that's gonna be my confidence, and I'm gonna lean on the confidence that I'm building myself up to then express that to any woman that I'm dating. Because if I feel like as a man, when we got more things going for us and we walking on high, shit, man, it's damn near an aura, man. You can feel it. You feel me? They can see that you a spirit that got confidence, a spirit that is not worrying about the tiny shit, a spirit that is looking to be prosperous. And like I feel like that right there, being confident in myself and just stepping out there on the limb. Cause shit, nigga, I ain't learned that shit from pops. Like I was bullshitting at first. Like nigga ain't got Steve Harvey as my daddy from Little Don't Cost a Thing. He ain't teaching you no game, nigga. Like you feel me? Like, and if you did have that father that put you on game and gave you some pointers on how to truly be a man and how to approach women in the right way, other than we from the South, be a gentleman, open up doors, pull out chairs,
Yeah.
don't speak a certain type of way towards a woman. Damn, so don't put your hands on a woman. Like other than that, like we ain't had that type of communication between father and son. Damn sure not between mother and son. So it was more on the lines of like I said, bro, it's gonna be self experience with the opposite sex. It's all right, let me self-assess my bullshit and where I went wrong. Did I fuck up when I say when you trying to fuck, or did I fuck up when I almost said I love you? Like, oh shit, nigga, one of these knows, right? Like, you feel me? So,
Yeah, yeah,
you
I
know.
feel you. That is real life there. Shit. LD, I don't know, man. I don't know if we're ready for this world.
Hey, you say the best for last, cause, cause on God, I done been in them hoes. But instead of going 4 for 4, I'm gonna go a different route because, of course, I share the same experience as y'all three. So I mean, common, right? But for real, when it comes to relationships, I learned my stuff from sitcoms. Like I know it's gonna sound cliche and stuff like that, but it was definitely the TV shows and stuff that I grew up watching, bro. That gave me the insight on how somebody should be treated. So still to this day, like at 30 years old, like I still believe in fairy tale to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like being realistic, like I want every day to feel like an adventure. You know what I'm saying? I want every day to be spontaneous, and it's within reason, of course. Like every day you can't spend money, or every day you can't do this, that, and the third. And then, of course, like y'all said, life hits you, so you start to then learn that like every day, it everybody isn't going to have the energy, or the time for those adventures that you might have, and vice versa. So it's still like what small things that you can do throughout the day, to make that person feel special or make that person feel happy. So the who I learned from was definitely like sitcoms. What I learned not to do, of course, was from my parents. And you know what I'm saying? Parents did what they could. I mean, and as we all got older and started getting in our, like serious relationships, first on, we start realizing like, all right, I see where pop's coming from, or all right, I see where mom's coming from. Not in the sense so much as what they actually did, but their thought processes behind some of the stuff that they would say. Like, and you revisit some of this stuff your moms or your pops would say out of anger. And then, while you might be on whoever side at the time, you start to see the grain of salt of truth in both statements, and you start to make your own perceptions, and you gain your own knowledge. And then, like y'all said, partner that with your own experiences. Like I ain't gonna lie, I didn't learn to communicate until after I got my divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like I simply didn't. And I say, that was definitely on me being young. Like when I was mad, I wouldn't know how to express myself, like other than, like yelling or reciprocating the same energy that I'm getting. Whereas now, like cooler heads prevail. Like I can let you have your moment if you the one that choose to, get loud or who whatever is going on in that moment. But still remaining a level head and knowing that I bet, like when the time comes, this conversation will be different because both heads will be cooler and we can get out what we meant to get out, during that time span. And then when we just talk about communicating, I ain't never really had a problem because I'm a fool. Like I'm a class clown, I always have been. But I ain't gonna stunt though. Like that in itself makes me a quote unquote flirt, and I ain't gonna stunt. I'm gonna continue to say it. I'm the worst person at catching flirting, and Ryan to let you know that. Like it's been on several instances where he has been with me, and women have openly flirted with me, and I just don't get it until after the fact. And this has been in even more instances where I noticed in like days, weeks. or even years later with women that I done just cut off, and like later down the line I'll tell Ryan the story and he'll be like, "Hey fool, that meant she was fucking with you." And I was like, "Oh."
Big fact.
So
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Your
I
partner
mean,
let you know some things. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Real life.
you know
Tell them
you
OG, we
know
had
women.
debates at the green table about a lot of shit. We used to be like, nah, dog, you fucked that up, bro. She was on you, dog. Like, nah, dog, you might have
Bro,
went a little too hard on that one, boy. We definitely had that. And I want to
And
say,
we
and
all done had that type of shit that happened to you. But I'm like y'all too. I might can talk to him, but that don't mean I am the most talkative person,
eh,
hmm
especially if I don't fuck with you. I just be really when I show up, I'm the chill. I be chilling. And if I can see I can vibe with you, then I probably say something stupid, man, crack a joke, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But if I don't feel like I can vibe with you, then I be chilling in the cut. I ain't saying
Hey,
shit.
I got one thing I want to say, and I want us all to kind of speak on it. Us three, not LD, because he kind of brought it up, and you can expand on to what the fuck I'm talking about. My bad, but just be real. And I know niggas that's watch this show gonna be laughing when they see this. Bro, plenty of us learn relationships from fucking TV.
fact,
Period.
fact,
Period.
facts. Because we had real TV shows. Fact.
What? You had the sitcoms back in the day. You ain't have it in your house is what you wanted your house to be like. Was on the sitcom that you was watching.
Real shit. Real shit.
Real life. That's the number one thing. You definitely want to be a part of that family. I wish my family was like that shit. Seem like they always having a good time. You understand that it's TV. And like I said, our
hmm
generation we never necessarily wasn't sucked into all this stuff. We might have watched a lot of TV, but we understood that shit, nigga, that's them. You know what I'm saying? We in a whole
hmm
nother situation. Once this TV go off, we back to reality. You know what I mean? TV used to be a reality escape. Now it's entertainment. That's all it is. It's pure entertainment, which is
Fake
cool.
entertainment.
Yeah, that's true. It's cool, but like I said, man, I just wanted to take the time out and just as we wrapping it up, just to understand that at no point in time are we bashing our parents for not showing us great relationships and not, being the best examples because we understand, like LD said, we understand
Yeah, I'm
as they got
bashing my
older.
daddy. You know what? My daddy taught me the 4F. You know what I'm saying? And the 4Fs is not something should be teaching
Nah,
your sons out here. And I
it's
don't even want to expound on the 4Fs, but if I
nah,
need to, it just ain't something that you should be teaching your boys out here. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause the 4F is fucked up shit, and it takes that child a long time to get out of that habit. That if he
real life,
feels that,
real life.
So all I'm gonna say is, don't be teaching your sons the 4F. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, don't teach them foolishness because think shit is funny. But like I said, I'm not gonna bash it. This is not a bashing session for our parents. But at the same time, we understand our parents to a T at this point. You know what I mean? We accept
Yeah.
them for who they are. Because like you said, we had to get grown, we had to get some bills, we had to get some experiences, we had to be in some tight jams to get, everything that's going on with them. So like I said, I get it, but at the same time, they definitely told us a lot of shit that you should not teach your children at all. Which is why, like I said, a lot of us should be more leaders in your own person and be able to form your own thought. So that way you can kind of try to break the trend a little bit. And it's good to have a partner because y'all can catch each other like, nah, we ain't gonna do it like that. 'Cause, that's what we talked about that. We ain't like it like that. So we gotta not yell at them this time. Let's not whoop their ass for everything. Let's make these niggas do some push-ups or something. Let's make these niggas work. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what got to us. That's how they built character with us. When we did something wrong, nigga, we had to work to get back right. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga wasn't just, oh nah, you on punishment for a month, nigga. Damn, nigga in the pen for a month, dog. We in that whole just, you know what I'm saying, in the room.
hmm
No nothing.
Lockdown.
Locked down.
Man, something I learned too, bro, with that communication shit. As a man, it's so much how we say shit. Like everybody, we all kind of said this shit. It's so much pressure and so much emphasis put on how we go about saying stuff that is crazy. So, with that being said, I just want to say, fellas, you can get your point across by how you saying it more than anything.
Fact. Big fact. Because like you said, it's all about just understanding. I said it earlier, just saying it the way that she needed to hear it. You gotta understand that. That's a big thing. Because you can say it all day, and like I said, we can be us, but it ain't gonna be interpreted that way, no matter how many times we say, no matter how many times, don't matter. But it's not a bad thing. It's just an understanding thing. You gotta understand: are we trying to solve the problem, or are we trying to solve, I don't know what? You know what I mean? That's a balance. That's an understanding as a man. What I'm talking about. We're gonna continue on in the next show. Welcome back, people. If you don't know, you will know because we're about to tell you. Looking at, shit, we were just talking about who taught you how to be in relationships, and you know what I'm saying, who and how, how, what can you communicate to the opposite sex, or how do you communicate to the opposite sex? I should say, just more of an eye twist on the things. And like I said, it's really profound knowledge, and we were just finishing up and coming back into some other topics. You know, us, you know, we definitely just talk our shit how we talk our shit, and everybody's going through goddamn stormy nights in it, bit like nigga, look out your window looking at it. This shit crazy. Um, but shit, just to keep it rolling, like you know, two bowling balls down the bowling alley. You hear me? We finna go ahead and talk about the World Cup, nigga, because this shit is back, goddamn it. It started today. I love this shit, boy. The Women's World Cup is on. You know what I'm saying? If y'all niggas hip to that shit, you know what I mean? Because you know I love the World Cup.
USA playing today, Friday at 8 p.m. Catch that.
You hear me? Paying it
I
at
think they
9
already played,
p.m.
right? It's just
Eastern time.
rebroadcast.
Huh?
I don't know if it's the rebroadcast or not, but that's when we can watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just the. I'm pretty sure they already played. I want to
I'm
say
pretty sure they
maybe,
already
maybe not.
played. But
I'm
you
still
know
here,
us.
guys.
So,
I'm just not into soccer like that.
oh, my LD, you don't know what you're missing, boy. 'Cause only reason I
Yeah,
think, you know, Americans watch soccer so much, especially the women's soccer, is because they cold, right? They cold, bro. They gonna
yeah,
get it
they won
done.
our team. They won our teams that whoop ass.
Ooh,
LD, I
they
ain't gonna
gonna get
even
it
lie to
done.
you.
They gonna
They
get it
whoop ass.
done, boy. They gonna get it done, boy. That goddamn Alex Morgan got some weapons around him. That boy. Ooh,
I
woo.
gotta understand more of the rules because I can't. Like, I just can't be into nothing that I'm confused on the rules on because I don't know what I'm watching. Like I know what I'm watching. I kind of know offsides. Like I kind of don't. Like I
Yeah,
kind of know zones. I kind of don't. I
like
don't
I ain't
really
gonna
That's
know
all
lie.
you need.
positions too
That's all
much.
you need.
No, knowing who the player, knowing like what position the players are in. If you don't play soccer, it's gonna be hard to tell because I don't know who the striker, who the forward, who the defender. I
Yeah.
don't be
See,
knowing
and then
all this
I
shit.
need to know that. I
I
need to
don't be
know
know.
that.
I
So
be
for
just knowing. You just know that the defenders can never go like too far up.
yeah.
Them
But
niggas
see,
gotta
I don't know
always
how to.
stay
I
back.
do. Yeah. See.
All right.
Yep.
Just to break
And
it
that's why I
down,
be confused.
Well,
man.
I had to break it down to y'all, boy.
I'm about to say, just
I
to
know
break it
all
down
about
to you, because y'all go. This is gonna make you want to watch soccer. Soccer has what forwards, goalies, center, shit,
midfielders.
infield.
Midfield.
Then you
No,
got
not
your
Exactly.
infield. Not in, nigga. Mid.
midfield.
Midfield.
Same shit.
Niggas.
Come on, man.
No, it's not, nigga. That's
I
baseball.
got you. I got you. But
And
you
a
see what I'm
pack
saying?
catcher.
Huh?
Then they got your center back, and then you
Yes,
got your
center
right
back.
back, and your left back, and you
Mm,
got your goalie.
that's
I'm
all
gonna
you
break it
Big
down.
need.
Let
back.
me break it down to each position. You got your goalie, right, right back, center back, left back, midfielder. You know what I'm saying? They can be on the left, right, either side they want to be. Then you
And
got like a center field
formation.
guy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got forward, and then you got some people that are forwards, like the people that be on that front line, right, trying to score the goal. They also known as a striker. Some of them, depending on what position they play on that.
Messi, Ronaldo, all them niggas.
Right.
Strikers.
Well, you like I said, but you got to realize this is the crazy thing about Messi and Ronaldo and them. They can play wherever on the
Yeah.
field.
They,
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? They didn't necessarily have to play in the striker position. They didn't necessarily have to play the forward. They
yeah.
could have played the midfield. And you
You
know what I'm
actually,
saying?
you actually would probably consider them more forwards,
Yeah.
whereas
For
somebody like I'm trying to think of somebody that y'all might know.
Well, oh shit. Just I can't even say well, nah, Alice not a striker. She a
She
forward.
a forward,
She a forward.
so she could play more. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of who they might know that's a
Because it's
big
few and
name.
far between who gonna actually be a striker. They one
Yeah,
nine
because
times out of
usually
ten
like a
gonna be a
striker,
forward.
he don't play nothing but that middle forward position. He
Yeah.
what
always score.
about What about like Neymar or Mbappe or one of
Nah,
No,
them
they
niggas?
they they
forward.
they forward.
They forwards? Okay,
Because they
okay.
can
I
play
see what
multiple
y'all talking
positions.
about. I
Sorry
see
to
what y'all
these
talking about.
men.
Uh,
Hey, this sports culture for you, LD. Get your mind out the nigga sports and American sports. There you go.
I watch hockey.
That's barely. Be honest.
that nigga
I
said
Okay,
do.
okay.
barely.
I'm a
Oh,
Penguins fan.
okay, LD. Well, then, with that being said, do you
Oh yeah.
understand hockey? Do you understand hockey?
Yeah.
Now expand that bitch, and it's
Yeah.
pretty much
That's
the
all it
exact
is.
same thing.
Exact same shit.
Yeah, it's pretty
Man.
much on a
Almost.
bigger
Exact
field,
same
but it's the
shit. That is a
same.
perfect analogy.
You
You know,
can't. You
offsides
can't.
in hockey,
Yeah, you
same
can't be
thing as
behind
offsides.
the. Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
be
the only
behind the
difference
defender and
is
shit
like
when they pass you the puck and
there's no
shit.
power
So
Okay.
plays
Okay.
in soccer. Ain't no power plays in soccer. It's just pure
Okay.
advantage. You get what I'm saying? Like you can
Unless a
tell when
nigga
a
get a red
team.
card or 2 yellow cards, then it's a power play.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
It
true.
ain't.
It's
It
a
is a
permanent
permanent
power
power
play.
play.
Yeah.
It's a permanent
Permanent.
power play.
Niggas can get kicked out of soccer. Yes, you can lose a position on the soccer field.
So,
You will
question
be
with
out
soccer
there.
though, if they get kicked out the game, they can't sub another nigga in,
No,
or
No,
you.
the
no.
position
It'll
is
be
gone.
10 versus 11.
Yes, the position is gone. That's why it's
Oh,
such a
so if a
big
nigga get
thing.
thrown out the.
You
Oh.
get what I'm saying? Because you got to
So you
think it's
forever play with 10.
when you have formations in soccer, it's based on the position. That's why we say people like the Ronaldos and Messi, them they can play multiple positions. So they're not gonna be in the same spot all the time. You get what I'm saying? And that's pivotal because if you get the red card, you losing whatever position that nigga was playing. That's it. No, you got more.
gone.
You know what I'm saying? It's 10 on 11. That's why it's such a big thing. That's why you see, and they'll give a hell of a lot of yellow cards. You know what I'm saying? Or they get a warning. That's why they kind of let soccer go and they do the little flopping shit a lot in soccer because they not necessarily always gonna call it. You get what I'm saying? Unless it's like egregious or a nigga really just get tripped or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They a little touchy on the whistle sometimes. You get what I'm saying? But basically it's the same strategy. And when them niggas score, it's the livest shit in
Livest.
I'm telling you, it's the
Go.
livest shit in sports.
Shit, I
Shit
done
is
seen that shit and wanted to slide across the living room in this bitch. Fuck you, mean?
right.
Like I done seen this shit now.
Because you gotta think it's 90 minutes, was it 40? No, it's 45-minute halves.
45
Nine-
minute half.
90 minutes, 45-minute halves. And you
Plus
gotta think
extra
niggas might
time.
score
Plus
six
extra
times in this
time.
game, 4 times in this game. Two on this
Plus
side,
extra
one
time.
on that. You know what I'm saying? They might not score but 3 or 4 times this game. If it's a
You
good
might not
game.
Hey,
have but 3 or 4
and,
chances to score again.
LD, I'm
Exactly.
finna give you the realest fact of all. Them niggas now, they just increased it to 5 substitutions a game.
Yeah, it
That's
used to be
big.
three
Ni-
back in the day.
It used to be 3 back in the day. You got 10,
That's big.
11 people on the field. So that means 8 of your players are going to have to run up and back and down for 90 plus minutes.
Yep. Because they do have what is called stoppage time. And that's when because the clock is a running clock. So whenever somebody get a foul or somebody get some of that shit, they collect all that time and they put it
And they
back
put it at the back.
back at the end of the
They put,
quarter.
yep, at the back of the half and then the back of the end of the 90 minutes.
That's why that shit's so pivotal. And if they go to overtime, it's an extra 30 minutes. They do 2 15 minute. You know what I mean?
And if
That's
they
What
don't score
required the
then,
shootout and shit? Then and shit.
So,
if
so
they
like
Like
go
you
what?
have to
after
go
the extra,
to after the overtime.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like
so if they
they
go
only
to 90
do they
minutes
only
and then
do
they
the
go to
overtime
extra
in like
what
big tournaments.
yeah,
But in the group stage, which is where we are right now,
they got
if
tired.
if you ain't if nobody winning by the end of the 90 minutes, then they just it's called a tie, and both teams get 1 point in the group bracket.
yeah.
so if you win, you get two. If you
Three.
lose,
If you
you.
win, you get three.
Three
If
if
you
you
win, you get three. If you lose, you get none.
0.
zero.
You get
If
zero
you
point.
tie, you get one. What? How the fuck you get two?
You don't unless you
Ain't
get two
Threes
guaranteed.
and
ties.
ones.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
I
threes
would
and
say that's
ones.
just how it go. I don't know what
And
the
then they
rules
do
is
it by
behind it,
goal
but that's just how it
differential.
go.
So like when you win, they give you a bonus. So if at the end of the group stage, if two teams got the same amount of points, the team that got the most goals, like the better goal differential, will be the number one seed out of that group.
Mm. Okay, see that. See now, I can be more into soccer because somebody done broke it down to me. Now, if I can get somebody to explain poker, I'll be better.
Right. And then when you get out of the group stage, they got the knockout stage. So when you get
Real
to the
life.
knockout stage, this is where if y'all tied at the 90th minute, then y'all go into that 30-minute overtime.
It's 30
And if
minutes.
y'all still tied, then y'all go into PK.
PK's penalty kick.
hmm
And that's
And
when
that
And
it's
in
shit
five of
11
them,
live.
niggas
It's a
versus the
best of
and in
goal.
five.
five,
The five
It's a
best.
best of five, and then if y'all tied after the best of 5. They go into sudden death.
Sudden death.
Sudden death. You got one kick, nigga.
One kick.
So it's
And they
sudden
keep
death
going
until
until
one team
whoever
wins.
miss.
Yeah, it's sudden death until whoever wins. So
Yeah.
when they hit sudden death, if one team make it and the other team don't, then it's over. But if they both make it or if they both miss,
yeah.
keep going.
They gonna keep going.
I would have been a cold ass goalie.
Slick. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Slick,
goal is about your height. Slick. They about
The
your
best
height, about your
goalies be
build
about
too.
6'4", 6'5", long
Yeah.
as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Quick, agile, side to side, lateral movement. Nigga,
Black.
Got to.
yeah. Yeah.
Nah, LD, you'll be surprised, bro.
Yeah.
Like volleyball and soccer, I feel like is where we lose a lot of the other best athletes in other races. We know where to go to find the best black athletes, but like the best white athletes, them niggas not hooping because they not coordinated enough to hoop. But they jump out the gym or run fast as hell or got the stamina or some shit for that shit.
But they ain't fucking with us.
Nah, but they can't deal with that crossover. They crossover.
Nah, boy. Oh shit. This nigga just moved. Oh my god. The fuck going on? Or this
So,
nigga
but
just flew past me. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you
Boy, just imagine that we play lacrosse. Nigga, what?
that's
Hey,
why they
That ain't
invented
nothing but
football.
that ain't nothing but football to me. Just with passing a little hockey stick almost. It,
Ain't nothing but field hockey looking at.
it really is. It ain't nothing but hockey on a football
birding on
field.
the. You right. You right. Y'all ain't see the folks birding on the cornhole. They was shooting jumpers on the cornhole, and the white dude was like,
yes.
"We had one last one left, and them folks in there just Steph Curry."
Hey, but can we go and stop avoiding what we really need to be talking about sports wise?
Go ahead.
Can we stop avoiding it? Because
Terrence Crawford
we
fight.
talk, nigga. What the fuck you
Yes,
mean? Hell
sir.
yeah, that's the fuck I'm
Yes,
talking about. You already know I'm
sir.
hyped as fuck for
You're a
this
week
fight.
away.
It is
You're a
fight
week
week,
away.
nigga. Yeah, all right,
Y'all
boy.
know I'm hyped, bruh.
I just hope
Hey,
it don't rain on fight night.
boy.
At this point,
Boy, LD, stop. Boy, don't
Boy.
he, boy, and he ain't say
I'm.
that,
I'm.
Lord. Look, and you did some
I
lightness,
see.
it went down. Stop.
Bro, y'all gonna make me cry, fool, bro. We
Say
ain't
that,
had
Lord. He didn't say
power
that, Lord.
for 3 days, fool. Like, come
Exactly.
on,
And guess what today is? Friday.
man. Don't know if we gonna get power tomorrow, bro.
No, he didn't say that, Lord. He didn't mean
Exactly.
that, Lord. Don't take LD for serious. The man got a
I
sense of
just
humor.
said
You
I
gave
hope.
it to him.
I just
God
said
damn.
I hope it don't.
But
So,
real life though, is you know I've been watching the Showtime All Access. You know
yeah, I love it. I
you know
love
I've been
it.
watching it. The thing I love about this fight though, and we ain't got this in a long time, it ain't no talking, it ain't no nothing. These niggas finna just box, boy. These niggas finna box, boy. God damn, they finna
It's
box.
two humble ass, cold
Humble
ass
and these niggas
motherfuckers.
partners,
And I
they
love
cool.
it.
We finna
I
fight.
love it. It ain't nobody growling, pushing, trying to. These niggas shaking hands and say, when we get in that ring, nigga, it's fuck you, nigga. Like, boy, I can't wait.
I
I
can't
cannot
wait.
wait.
It's gonna be a fight, goddamn. I'm trying to get my shit in order now. Fucking Xfinity, you motherfuckers try to play me, but fuck y'all ain't gonna play me. I'm gonna still watch this fight. Big time. You got me fucked up. It's some bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to get this fight in order now, nigga.
Give me your prediction, huh?
I'm going Bud in 12, because I think it's going to
How
this
much for that shit? How much for that fight again?
probably 85. Probably 85.
It don't matter.
It's probably 85, like
I'm paying whatever it costs. It don't matter where I'm at. I'm not watching that shit on no Fire Stick. I ain't watching that shit on no website.
We going half.
You already know. It don't even matter, nigga. I will pay the whole boat, or if you pay the whole boat, nigga, I'm bringing wings, and you know I got it. Boy,
Come
come
on,
on.
what we doing there? Hey, and then we getting them just from where? Belly acres.
No, not from
where?
belly acres. Belly acres, we can get like the strips, but the wings, we go in the chicken coop. No cap.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Chicken
lie.
coop.
I shake your
Chicken
hand,
coop.
rock.
Look. Y'all niggas from the A, we from the M. Some of these spots be having them baby head chicken wings y'all like in Atlanta. These ain't them. These hoes just gonna be some normal ass regular wings. They ain't gonna be extra jumbo like churches, but they gonna be fire hell. Oh God.
Say less. Say less. I'm with you, because I'm going Bud. I'm going Bud in the distance, man. Because like I said, unless because I think Bud is more disciplined than Earl. Because I think Earl could be don't if he going there fucking around, Bud might beat him up early. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Bud don't never play with nobody. Like he coming in here and get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga ain't undefeated for no reason. You know what I mean? Let's just be 1,000. So
Hold on. They both undefeated, bro.
I understand that. I
And
understand that.
and and you must ain't watched the last Earl Spence fights. I know he got in that car wreck and was had a little hiatus, but Earl get right in your face. He don't do too much moving, and he finna throw them hoe.
Right.
So when I say this is, and he a lefty, and Terrence is a switch. So it's gonna be a great fight for see how they really gonna blend up.
That's what I'm
And
saying. I think,
ooh,
but what I'm saying to you is, Earl get in there. He be, the niggas he was fighting, he was playing with them niggas. He can't get in there and play with Buck. You better know that. He can't get in there and play with Buck. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
you know who I need to talk to? Red, what it do, bruh? You called the Javante knockout. You called it. So
Ooh,
I need you because
ooh.
we might have to bet. We might have to put some money on this one. I ain't gonna even
Ah,
lie to you.
Why?
Don't think twice. Just
I
go
ain't gonna
in. I
think
need you to
twice.
be
You know,
strict.
I'm just going off what I'm feeling, and I'm feeling like either either a knockout in about the ninth or 10th or 12 rounds. We going 12.
I think it's gonna be a battle, man. It's gonna be a battle.
And but
But I'm
you
with
ain't
you
giving
though.
me a who. You ain't giving me a who. You don't know who.
I
It's
mean,
just gonna be. You ain't give me no name. You ain't say no name. You ain't say
I've
no
been on
name.
Crawford the whole time.
Okay.
I've been on Crawford the whole time.
I
All
just
right.
think Bud's gonna get it done, man. I'm telling you. If it go down to the
Once
decision, Bud gonna get it done. He gonna
once
throw enough to
again,
get in there.
once again, fans, I'm gonna let the guys have it because I don't watch what boxing.
But he said, I'm in there for the fight party, though. What he
Right.
talking
Oh yeah, I'm in there
That's
for the
what I'm
vibes.
saying. Yeah, yeah.
about?
I hope gonna
I
do what
tried
we
to
gotta
tell
do.
somebody, like, they was like, Ryan, you really pay to go to a a high level boxing fight, like a band for this shit? I said, hell yeah.
What
I
you
said,
mean?
nigga, I want to be there for about a total of 2.5 hours. He said, what? Why? I said, bro, I'm gonna see 8 fights in 2.5 hours. That mean them niggas was getting through them fights, nigga, and like
Yeah,
knocking
yeah.
niggas out,
They
bro,
was
out,
beating niggas ass in there.
beating they ass, bro. So yeah, nigga, I'm a fight night fan. I grew up, my pops played basketball, so of course, the hoop is where my heart is. But after that, football, boxing, but then I ain't never played football, but I done got in some fights. So you definitely gotta make sure you can put your hands on the nigga, you feel me? And you can at least see a move or two, you better keep your head moving or something, dog.
Yeah.
Keep your hand up. You
I'm,
feel me? So
it's,
yeah, bruh.
I'm with you. I don't know where we picked up boxing. I just know I watch the shit. Like I just be watching the shit. I don't even know where we picked the shit up. Cause like I said, we really literally just watched any and everything. Like we did. Like we watched anything. Like especially any type of when the Olympics is on, bro. When we used to be in
Oh
the
yeah,
crib,
it's over with.
we was watching the Olympics all day, nigga. We was watching everything, nigga. Handball, ping pong, nigga, archery,
Curling.
curl.
Curling.
Oh, nigga,
That's
we
my
was on
favorite,
What?
bro.
curling hard, boy.
Curling my
On
favorite, bro.
that
I'm
curling
sorry.
hard, boy. I'm telling you, get with
Yeah,
them
but
porn niggas. They,
Get that broom. Get
hey,
that broom, nigga. Get that broom.
they be hitting that shit, boy.
Bro, that be with the broom sliding
Nigga,
sideways
hey,
on the
that
ice,
shit
bro.
live as fuck. And you
Hey,
understand that the objective of the game. I just think, like I said, us being able to play sports, me and Reggie, we watch everything. Dog. We watch everything outside of like golf and slow shit like that. Like
you
nope.
you
gotta
might
watch
watch
Take
Tiger
that
Woods.
back.
You
Take that
gotta
back.
watch
I
this. You
watch
gotta
golf
watch
now.
Tiger Woods.
I
You
watch
gotta watch
golf
Tiger
now.
Woods.
So
Hey,
take that
Red,
back. I be
When
telling
you
you,
trying
but
to get in there?
I mean,
I
I'm
had
with you.
golf
I ain't gonna
on
say I
while I'm
wouldn't
at
watch
work,
golf,
chilling
but
in the background.
It's calming. It's calming. It's calming.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. I understand golf. I do. I guess I only watch when it's somebody interesting. I ain't watching like Tiger.
Tiger Woods.
I ain't,
Tiger
I ain't
Woods.
watching like Tiger. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my
golf.
pops is a huge golf fan, so I've been watching Tiger Woods since a little nigga, bro. So,
I slick be watching Formula One now too.
Well, I watch some NASCAR, some racing. I watch some racing.
No, I ain't talking NASCAR. I said Formula One.
Formula
I'm
One.
just saying,
Yeah.
racing as a whole. I watched.
Nah.
Hey, I sat there and watched the whole race the other day at Formula One just for I don't even know what the hell I was thinking about. But that shit was interesting as hell. The
Oh,
nigga, I
but
just
hey,
you
when
know what
they
I
put that
picked up?
Netflix series out there about the driving for Formula One, I started
I
watching that
see.
shit. I said, but this shit lit, bro.
Bro,
Easy.
you gotta
Oh,
train for this shit. For them G's,
Oh, I know.
you need to
Facts,
be around that shit, bro.
facts. I've been watching that quarterbacks on Netflix with
Oh,
Mahomes,
nah.
Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota. Shit
When the
funny as
last
hell to
time
me
y'all
because they
niggas,
got Mariota on their hell. That nigga got benched in the season. It's all right, nigga.
hey, you know what niggas used to watch that I bet we don't watch no more? The X Games.
Hey, boy, you bullshit. You stupid as hell, boy. I
You
be at
ain't, you ain't
Amazon.
seen the X Games,
Nah, I
nigga.
be at
Why?
Amazon because they only put it on ESPN too. And, you know, X Games only on come on shit like that. Nigga, I be watching the X Games time to time. We used to watch the shit out the X Games. You ain't lying, boy. We watched
I
the X
watched the
Games
X
like
Games.
motherfucker. Nigga, cause we had Tony Hawk. You know what I'm saying? We had these legendary ass niggas. What
You
you
had a
mean?
mongoose outside with the pigs, you feel me?
Come on, bro. We watching
but
Travis Pastrana. You feel what
but
I'm
but
saying?
I watch everything. If it's a sport that pop on ESPN and you pull up all sports lists, nigga, I don't watch all that shit.
Fact, fact, fact. But we be just watching shit, and then because I think it was just a competition. I just like seeing two niggas go at it. Like these
I'll
niggas,
be watching tennis. I be watching
boy.
all that shit, bro.
You ain't watch synchronized swimming. Shut up.
What you mean? But
Shit.
you
Nah,
sleep,
that,
bro? I
I
don't give
just
a fuck.
bullshit.
Where you
Them,
crazy?
all them. What we
That
talking
diving,
about?
boy. When they
What
get
you
the
mean,
diving,
Lissa Franklin? But what you mean? But we was watching all
but
them.
they get the diving off that diving board, boy.
Ooh,
Boy, that shit be so clean.
we watching everything, nigga. Shit, water
Huh,
polo. You,
what name did you just call them?
Memphis niggas started slicing pools.
hey.
Make that an Olympic sport. I bet we win.
I swear for Lord, nigga,
Shit.
I knew niggas in Memphis was real, boy. When they was slicing that pool in front of the zoo, nigga, I'm like, these niggas are crazy. Everybody hitting the bottom of the pool.
You ain't never
Everybody.
see them. You ain't even see them kids slap that little overflow of water. There was it was like a puddle in front of like a house or something. Like just a random puddle like in a gutter. And like about 10 kids slapping it just for about 30 minutes.
About a 5-inch pool of a puddle, nigga. And these niggas
Man,
is hitting it, huh?
I'm telling you, like
Backflips.
these niggas just diving in water, nigga. Like they just dive in the water. Like they don't give a fuck if I get knocked out by hitting the bottom of that hole. I'm just diving in the water.
My
Mm-mm.
Caucasian people call it death diving.
But you know what the
Shit.
crazy thing is about? It ain't about a nigga hitting it. It's a nigga coming right behind him hitting it. Then the nigga come behind him and hit it. Then the nigga come behind him and hit it. Like these niggas don't wait for you to get out of the way. Like
Mm-mm. And then Memphis
If you
nigga
can't
gotta
swim,
hit
don't slice, nigga. Mm-mm.
and then you gotta slice the pool with a fit on. You ain't a real nigga if you ain't slicing that bitch with the fit. Come to the pool party 3 hours late and just slice that bitch for 20 minutes and leave
Then they got on a muscle shirt and some skinny jeans and did not
with
bring
some
no
forces.
shorts.
With some
Took
forces slicing that
took
hoe
took the forces off, but kept his socks on and is smacking that hoe.
with the
yeah, bro.
designer belt.
And that is not bullshit. Like this has got to be the most. That's why I say I love Memphis. I don't know about people realize, but I love Memphis, boy. Cause these got to be the most entertaining people of life, boy. I thought this had to be the craziest shit in my life. I'm like, all right, I'm all for niggas hitting the pool, diving in the hole. All right. But these niggas made a whole movement off this shit. You ain't a Memphis nigga if you don't slice, my boy. I'm just saying, it's like a requirement. It
And
is.
then if the crowd ain't standing around, you going big every time you hit it. It ain't a real Memphis slice party.
You ain't lying.
Nigga gotta be saying big.
Shit.
Anyway, they curse a nigga out. Big.
Trying to tell you, boy. And then, hey, but big shout out too, though. We gonna keep the ball rolling. FIBA coming up with next week. FIBA coming up next week, man. We finna see what these niggas gonna do, dog. We gonna see what these niggas gonna do, man. These niggas, hey,
What
they
y'all
get out
think gonna
here.
happen though?
I think they gonna be straight because they got. I think they got to actually. They more team based now. Ain't really got a lot of
I got gold
superstars.
medal.
But they got a nigga. They got some niggas that can put the ball in the hoop. You hear me? Ant Man gonna show up. Yeah.
Somebody said Canada gonna give us a run for our money. They got
Who?
about nine pros, bro.
Who?
Boy, I
RJ?
got white chocolate
Jamal
2.0.
Murray?
No, Jamal Murray and SGA. That's they scores. That's two monsters, boy.
I'm not saying, but
I
I
got
got
I
you.
got
But
white
we got
chocolate
niggas that
2.0.
can lock them up though. You feel me?
Austin Reeves.
No,
Yes.
no. But hey, don't play my boy AR-15 now. Don't play
Man,
AR-15.
fuck. I
You
got
feel what
white
I'm saying?
chocolate 2.0. Fuck you,
Real
man.
life. But you know they got defense on this team. You gotta think about the niggas they picked up. They got some defense. They got guards. They ain't got no bigs. You hear what I'm saying? In Canada, we worry about Dylan Brooks. Look at that. He's SGA Jamal Murray. I give you a just due. But I think them niggas, they that's two niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Dylan Brooks from Canada?
Yeah.
That nigga ugly. But continue.
And Andrew Wiggins
And
and
Drew
RJ
Wiggins.
Barrett.
Yeah.
I mean, I know them niggas, but Dylan Brooks, that nigga look like Invader Zim. But continue.
But you gotta remember, my stupid. Hey, but what you gotta remember is this though. Look, overseas, Eddie, they're gonna let him actually play the type defense he wanna play. Because overseas, they're gonna let you not flop and not cause some shit. So
That nigga ain't gonna do nothing but run ahead with somebody.
that too. But ooh, boy, I almost said some shit. But
You foolish, boy. Foolish. But I do want to point out football season is right around the corner. So y'all nigga better get ready. Football season
Big trust.
is around the
Woo
corner.
woo.
hey, them Ravens, dog, you better be ready for them.
All that's a football team right now. We call them Big Baltimore Ravens around him.
We all day Philly.
I'm about to say, well, we
We, we
the
Philly.
Philly, boy. What you mean? Well, we finna ride with them, boy. Hey, and I will go honorable mention. I do like Kansas City. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Pat Mahomes, boy. Hey, boy,
What?
I fuck
15.
with Pat.
Pat Mahomes a real nigga, boy. What you mean?
Hey,
What you
I'm a
mean?
football team rider no matter what, but the team that I'm want to win that ship, the Baltimore Ravens. We DMV it up, cause you feel me.
Okay.
I want Lamar to do his thing, but I need them Reds. Damn, I
I'm
ain't
about
even
to say
Redskins.
the
The
Commanders.
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 I hate that
Y'all boy
shit.
about to change y'all
Hey,
name again.
shout out to Magic Johnson for being co-owner of the Commanders, bro. Shout out to a black man getting on after getting down, snot
Real
old,
shit.
ugly ass about that motherfucker. Fuck
Real life.
Hey,
Commanders.
that
A
might
big shout
that
out to
might
D
run the
Wade
whole
going to
house.
get the honor of the Chicago Sky. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the WNBA up. Big shout out to D Wade going
The
to get the hometown
D
team.
Wade,
You heard me?
shout out Big Bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
And he a part owner in like Utah Jazz too.
Yeah, he a
Mm-hmm.
part little minority order in the Utah Jazz.
Bruh, the Miami Heat need to go and throw him a little, ownership too, bro. Why they bullshitting, bro?
Bro, it's still Wade County, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Nobody say, bro. Third best
All
shooting
right.
guard of all
Speaking
time
of,
until somebody else.
fuck them niggas that did KG wrong for the Timberwolves too for being a minority owner. Fuck them niggas while we talking about it. And RIP to
Yeah.
Flip Sanders while we talking about it.
One of the greatest coaches
Yeah,
alive. Fuck
RP
this shit,
Flip
okay.
Saunders, man. Damn, that's crazy. This is my first time hearing that. I didn't even know he died. Damn, this shit fucked up.
That
Flip
might.
died a long time ago at this point.
You ain't never heard the story why KG don't fuck with the Timberwolves?
Nah, you gonna have to hit me with that.
All right, real quick, the nigga don't fuck with him because basically Flip told him that he was gonna get him some ownership, like buy his way in. And when he passed away, them folks said, "Fuck all that, like fuck the agreement y'all had." And like for him to be drafted there and get them folks all them years, and like do all he did for the Timberwolves and stuff like that. Then, and I mean, folks sleep on it. He got an MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year, not in the same year, but like
Yeah,
wow with that
yeah,
franchise and took them folks to the Western Conference Finals.
yeah,
Only reason why that was relevant for a long time is the primary star, not having more than himself on that journey, except for the little time you had Latrell and Stephon. So,
yeah.
it's just still wow. Crazy.
KG did what LeBron did, bro. If you think
He
about it.
did not. He did not bring a
No,
ring to the city, but
No,
he got
no, no,
close.
no, no, no. I'm just talking about as far
during
as
that time.
putting a trash ass
Yeah,
team on,
during that
making
time.
them relevant, but then you not bringing him. You can't bring him no talent. Not trying to bring him no talent. So then he goes and leaves to actually compete and win.
Fact. That's fact.
Like
You right about that?
and I ain't trying to compare them in talent or where they at as far as greatness and none of that shit. I'm just saying a player that wherever I go, nigga, we gonna be a contender. If they got anything over there, we gonna be a contender. Cause that nigga was trying to go play with Kobe. Nigga, boy, nigga. Just think if they'd have had KG and not Powell.
What? They would have won a couple more shit. If they were
Straight.
you,
Straight.
yeah,
Straight.
yeah. They two killers like that with a Ron Artest, an Andrew Bynum, Derek Fisher.
Man,
What?
come on, dog.
What? Are you crazy?
Mm-mm.
They be
Like
talking about Kobe and not Mike. Shit. What you mean?
period. Period. And that's what I mean. Like, so like I said, that's a player that moved the needle no matter if he gonna take the second fiddle or if he would have been a number one option at that point in time in his career. So, you know,
You
it is
better
what it
look
is.
up the big ticket if you don't know. That nigga who? Are you
And
who?
honestly, he stayed too long. Shit, Brian said I ain't staying that goddamn long.
Real life though. I mean, cause that's fucked up. The Timberwolves do that to that man. He brought like he made shit. Who want to play in Minnesota? Nigga, please. Nobody finna
Who
go over
career
there
you
playing
taking
no
though?
motherfucking
Dirk or Hills?
who? What? You saying
Who career you take?
Dirk or KG?
Yeah.
KG.
Okay. Just trying to see where your loyalty lie.
Stop it. Dirk was great.
Wh-
Don't get me wrong. But Dirk ain't D'ing nobody up.
Nigga, thank
Nah,
you.
never,
He ain't
never.
D'ing a
Thank
soul up.
you.
What you mean?
Thank
KG
you.
got you on both ends of the floor.
Both
And
and
if I'm
he
paying
more versatile.
1,000, his
More
arsenal of
versatile.
moves on offense is way more than Dirk. You hear me?
More versatile. Got a deeper bag.
What?
Come
I
on,
I
bro.
will say
That's
Dirk
green.
got the second most unstoppable basketball move ever though. I mean, but I get
Absolutely.
what
Yeah.
you're saying.
We
Absolutely.
all use that one leg fade.
That
Nigga,
one
that's
legged
nigga.
fade? Oh
But
no,
I do
niggas
that
wasn't
shit
Every,
all
fucking
the
with that.
time.
every
1,000. You
time.
right behind the
I do
sky
it
hook.
all
You
the time.
right. Right
Hit,
behind the
hit
sky
you
hook.
with the
I do that
It's
shit
water.
all the time.
And then
all right.
what was killer about Dirk was it could be a tray ball, elbow, block, short corner. Where you want it? Where you want it?
Just imagine getting skyhook from the 3-point line.
If niggas was really
Come
just gonna
on.
feel it.
I hope to God I pray Wimby. Like if he skyhook somebody from three, bro, I'm standing up
This
and I'm
nigga
cheering.
skyhook somebody for 3 consistently. Shit, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all better check
What you
on
gonna do
somebody.
with it? Yeah.
Look
What
at
you do?
Red.
You gotta file
Look
it.
at Red.
You
Red
gotta
just on
file it.
that smile.
Y'all better
You
check on
gotta
somebody.
you gotta
Shit, we
file
talk
it.
about Zion. Shit, Wimby.
Hey, let's talk about Zion. What's up with Zion? If he come back like Zion supposed to come back, you think he dunking on Wimby? I say yes. He putting
Absolutely,
Wimby in the
without a
cup,
doubt.
nigga.
Gonna
Can't wait to
body
see it.
Wimby ass. Man gonna dunk Wimby hand through the damn rim.
It's two niggas from South Carolina that I would love to see dunk on Wimby. You know who that one we did name. That's that nigga right there.
And
I
both
need
of
my
them
boy
do.
to
Both
straighten
of
the
them.
fuck up.
Man. All I'm saying to you is look forward to the next year. It's gonna be a good year, man. I think it's gonna be some good basketball next year. I think we're gonna have a good NBA season. It's gonna be good. I think we're gonna be real, real strong. And I think the NFL gonna be turned up too. Because like I said, it's a lot of teams ain't going away, but it's a hell of a lot of teams that got better. You know what I'm saying? It'll be
Who
good.
you think the sleeper, bro? That niggas ain't paying attention to.
I mean, shit, they paying attention to everybody who you need to pay attention to, honestly,
It's
because
everybody who need to be paid attention to in the NFL being paid attention to.
yeah, yeah, everybody can they just do. I think that was the
Hey.
beautiful thing about Kansas City winning. Like, shit, a lot of good quarterbacks
Hey,
got
nah. Fuck that. I got a problem. Man, the NFLPA gonna have to do something about the way running backs are getting paid. And I
paid.
was saying that the other day to somebody because I think I saw a graphic where they said the average, and before
Let
anybody
me
like
try to
try to
tell you.
get in my head in the comments, before they be like, man, such and such get paid. The average meaning how many people on the football team and how many strings of each position you got. They say the average kicker makes more than the average running back right now
That's crazy.
Oh
per
no,
year
AD.
per year.
Because of the way
That's
the
crazy.
game is being played,
Yeah,
running back is not such a commodity
they ain't gonna
anymore.
sustain a long time in
The
running back.
kicker gonna get you more points than your running back,
The
and
running
that's
backs,
what they
the
saying.
way most teams do it, they all doing it by committee.
Yep.
So it's like, and then ever since who was it? I want to say the Ty Gurley, the Ezekiel. Ever since them niggas got their money
Yeah.
and fucked off and ain't did shit since, they kind of fucked it up for these next wave of niggas.
I'm sorry that
Mm.
they fucked Todd Gurley, bruh. Can I put this on note that something that the NFL and college need to do? Is certain players that need to be able to go to the league after their freshman or sophomore year.
Yeah,
Todd Gurley was one of them niggas where
absolutely.
he wasn't supposed to be playing in
Shit.
college no more, my nigga.
You talking about
Like,
Todd Gurley? You talking about shit. Don't be too Georgia horn. Shit, Bama had a couple of niggas that should not have been playing in fucking
Shout out
that's
to
right.
2002 Miami U.
Man,
Fuck
yeah,
you,
the U, but
the U,
it's certain players, bro. Like I don't
the
care what
U.
nobody say. They be like, it's a grown man game. It is,
shit.
but what you really is doing is you
They shouldn't be
making it
playing with them boys, man. Send them boys up there to play with the men, dog. Send these boys up
Jadavion
there.
Clowney, bro, as a
Come on.
freshman,
Come on.
look like a NFL player, bro.
Real life, man. That's all I said. Come on, dog. The list is endless. You gotta think it was a lot of niggas that were just cold. Like it's
Maurice Claret at Ohio State was turned the NCAA crazy, bro. Certain niggas have gotten injuries in college that stopped them from being what they were supposed to be when they making their real money. NIL now kind of softens that blow if it happens, but overall, bro, the again, I'm gonna say go back to call me what you want. It go back to a race thing. Because in all the white boy sports, all the other sports, you can go pro after high school. If you good enough, they're gonna let you play.
like,
But the money making college sports, first and number one is football, second is basketball, and it is not a close gap.
nope, nope.
So we gonna put that out there.
Facts. I mean, he ain't lying though. I mean, but I think the salt it's the NCAA. That's a whole nother branch of this. Nothing. It's a total control thing over there. You gotta think about how long it took for them niggas just to get people paid for doing what they doing. Because they should. Because it is a job for them. You knew the average life of a college athlete, no matter what sport they're playing. They have a job and they have a duty and
And you using
obligation
their
to do it.
name, their image, and their likeness.
Right? Then I gotta do the right thing off the field. I gotta have great off the field, you know what I'm saying, characteristics. Or go fuck up my on the field shit. Especially if you are African American or Black American, as they like to mix the two. You hear?
Mhm.
So with that being
Message.
said, y'all gotta put your heads together and wake up and realize these sports is just entertainment. Don't get too sold out about it. You shouldn't be breaking your TV because your team lost, my boy. It ain't worth it. It ain't
Breaking
worth
your TV. Oh, that's the Dallas Cowboy fans.
it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I done broke some controllers as a young nigga for sure, man. Hey, but I'm finna segue. Y'all remember back in the day, bro? LD, which Madden was it where you had to play the Terriers, fool? Was that 07? 08?
Bruh, there was whatever one had Ray Lewis on the cover, cuz with them niggas there was the special teams that you
Dog.
had to play, cuz
Did y'all
them
play
niggas,
that
me
shit?
and Ryan,
Oh yeah.
bro, me and Ryan used to be on the phone, bro. We used to be like, ain't no way, bro. This John on
Dog.
superstar and fool. These folks is going in like this.
Dog.
Nigga had to play a damn near perfect game to beat they ass.
Hey,
Bruh.
real life. But back in
Me
the
and
day,
LD
whoever was
was
on the cover of
playing
that
this
hoe,
shit.
that nigga was untouchable. When Vic was on the cover of that bitch, boy, you was not tackling this nigga, dog.
Dog.
Fuck with you.
Vic was crazy.
You was
Vic,
not
but
tackling
but
that
that's
nigga.
how he played in real life, though. Like, nigga, you wasn't touching Vic.
Boy,
You
the
wasn't
city was
touching
on,
Vic,
boy.
bruh.
We had Vic, boy. The city was on, boy.
Hey,
Everybody
was
was a
that
Falcon fan.
BMF? Was that BMF time when Vic was on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the early
Bro,
2000s,
them,
I
boy.
ain't.
Yes, sir.
they
That's how I
put Ray
know
Lewis
Vic
on the
was
cover.
was doing this shit. I knew he did this shit. But yeah, hey,
They
look,
put Ray
there,
Lewis. Go ahead.
that, bruh. I just want to say this. Whatever judge that had the Ray Lewis on there, bruh, the motherfuckers we had to play on the little like it was the fantasy football. You had to like get your players, you had to beat
Yeah,
the next level, you can pick a player from there and all that type shit.
yeah.
Bruh, I got stuck on the dummy.